Baby?
They both did. At first, I was just so freaked out, I didn't even think I wanted to keep the baby. I went to Dick and asked if he'd help pay for the procedure.
How did that go?
He said he'd pay after I got a paternity test.
Yeah, he's a classy dude.
But Tim has been so sweet. I mean, he is just so great in crisis mode.
You two are back together?
Right. I forgot you saw the famous Pi Sig party fight. I felt awful. I just left Dick at the party to go see Tim. I had to beg, but he forgave me.
Excuse me for asking, but why Tim?
It'll sound twisted, but Tim takes care of me. He's like my dad that way.
Okay, then. So how did Tim react in the moment you told him?
I didn't tell him. He found out. We got back to my place one night, and there was this balloon bouquet from my parents. Congrats from Grandma and Grandpa. Any other guy would have lost it. But Tim offered to marry me.
Your parents sent balloons?
Turns out our family doctor's not the firmest believer in the whole doctor-patient confidentiality. Which, kind of changed the equation in terms of keeping the baby or not. Because my parents are pretty religious. And then, you know, with Tim wanting me to keep the baby.
I'll see what I can find out.
Just please, Veronica, don't let Tim know I hired you. I would feel horrible if he even thought for a second that I didn't trust him.
Jeans, bold choice. Hope the Major D is fashion forward.
Did you and Madison have sex over winter break? I asked you point blank.
And I lied. Point blank. It wasn't information that you had a right to know. I knew you wouldn't be able to deal with the Madison thing.
Which thing are you talking about? The she roofied me thing? Or the thing when I stumbled to my car in the morning, wondering where my virginity was and she'd written slut on my windshield? Was that what you thought I couldn't deal with? I'm so genuinely sick right now. If I could have eaten anything today, I'd be throwing up all over your floor.
We were broken up at the time.
You know how I feel about her. There is no way that at some point while it was happening that you weren't thinking about how much I'd hate you being with her.
It wasn't like that.
No? Do you want another variation? Because I've got a million sickening scenarios running on a loop right now.
I wasn't trying to hurt you.
No. Really? Imagine if you tried.
What do you want me to do? What can I do?
Make it not true. Get it out of my head and never let me think about it again. Because unless you can do that, this is something I'm never getting past.
Hello, Mr. Mars.
Just out dog walking, and I thought of a question I wanted to ask. You know we're only 10 blocks away?
No, I didn't.
Thought I'd save myself a phone call. There seems to be discrimination.